Cherelle. I'm back again for another great video. So the first thing I want you to do, as I always say, subscribe to my channel, like my video, watch my videos, and get to know this girl, Cherelle H. So this video is a little bit more serious for me. As you can see, I'm like in an intimate setting in my room, and I'm alone. It's quiet. My daughter's taking a nap, and I can finally actually really talk about this issue and really address some of the things that I've never addressed. And again, if I look rough, I'm so sorry. I feel like every time I do a video, I look really rough, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to look better for this video. Y'all gonna be like, that girl is ugly. I feel like it, but I need to wear more makeup. But it's like when you work at a doctor's office and you come home, you're like drained. And I'm not trying to be all cute at work. I'm just trying to, take care of my patients. But anyway, guys, so this story is my domestic violence story. The funny part about this thing is that I've never really spoken publicly about any of this, guys, any of it. And I did on my, the first time I did public was on my blog, cherellesblog.media. It's on wordpress.com. Please go check it out. I'll put the link in my bio so you guys can go check it out. And I actually wrote a long story detailing it on there. So what I'm going to do is read it out loud on my phone, and I'm going to actually screenshot and show you guys on the screen so you can read along with me and really go into depth to some of the stuff that I had to deal with. And I don't have my phone. I gotta go grab it, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, that was quick, right? Alright, so let me go to my blog, guys. I'm looking. Logging in right now, guys. I'm so sorry. Should have been more prepared since I knew I was doing this video. Alright, so I'm going to find the post. Yes. I'm going to go read out loud what the post says, guys. It's loading. Sorry, my phone is being slow. Sprint, speed it up. Alright, so it's my story, abusive relationships / domestic violence, speaking my truth. And I'm reading it now, guys. This is probably one of the hardest posts for me to write. I've been debating for days on posting this or not. I've never really told my story out loud before where people actually knew about it. I've told a few friends or family members, but not a lot of people know the truth. It started in 2014 when I met a guy. He seemed sweet and nice in the beginning. He never gave me any warnings or made me feel like something wasn't right. We would hang out all the time. He made me laugh, and he even treated me like a queen and made sure that, as always, I was okay and taken care of. The weird part is I remember my therapist asking me when was the first time it happened. I paused before answering, thinking back to the first time he laid hands on me. We had gotten into an argument. It seemed meaningless at the time, but it was obviously bad enough for him to grab me up and shove me into the wall. I remember telling him to get off me. I remember being scared, but that still wasn't enough for me to leave him. We moved along as if everything was normal, but it wasn't. He was always trying to change me from how I acted, what I wore, who I could and couldn't talk to. He became extremely controlling, and I felt trapped, but I still couldn't leave him. After all, he was sorry. I recalled another night where he had gotten so angry with me because I said something he didn't like. So he grabbed me up, slammed me to the ground, and proceeded to put his hands on me. I tried fighting him off, even told him I was calling the police. Eventually he got scared, took my phone and hid, so I had no one to call. He pleaded with me not to call anyone because he didn't want to lose everything, and I felt bad because his mother was sick. I gave in like I always did because after all, he claimed to love me. So many nights were spent in fear because in my mind I never really knew when he would have a moment, when he would lose control. I never told anyone what was going on. I was secluded from family and friends, and I felt alone. The final straw was when we were in the bathroom. I was getting ready so we could go out, and I remember he had a group of friends over. They were downstairs. He proceeded to start an argument. I wasn't trying to argue. All I wanted in that moment was for him to leave me alone, but he wouldn't go away. He was angry and continued to yell and scream at me. He raised his hand, but instead of hitting me, he grabbed me up and threw me towards the tub. I cried out in fear, told him to let me go. At this moment, he was panicking. I remember his friends yelling, asking what was going on. He lied, telling them everything was okay. I continued to try to reach for my phone, but he had taken it and tried to keep me in the bathroom so I couldn't leave. I remember finally getting the courage to leave him and getting away. Yes, it took me 2 years, but I finally had enough one day. And I was tired of the physical / verbal abuse. I remember my dad telling me he wasn't the one to be with. I remember my mom telling me she missed the old me. I couldn't handle it all, so I sought therapy. My therapist had gotten me through a lot. She talked with me for hours, told me all the reasons I deserved better, and helped me get myself together, and I never looked back. So to anyone out there in an abusive relationship, you deserve better, and it's never too late to get out. I stayed longer than I should have in my mind. I know I should have left way earlier, and no abuse is ever okay. This is my story, and the whole time I typed this, I'm scared. Scared because the world will finally know my truth. I hope this helps someone out there. I don't know why reading that, I kind of feel like I'm getting emotional. I think because I'm finally publicly telling my story, and I've never really done that out loud before. I'm always so private about the abuse. I'm always so private about what he did or he didn't do. And this is like one of the many times when I'm just like, I'm finally telling my story and the world's gonna know about it. There's so many women that get abused and battered and they never tell a soul. And some of them get killed. My mother had a friend that was in an abusive relationship when she was a teenager, and she told me that the guy, she tried to leave him, and they had a child together, and the guy shot and killed her in the back as she's running away from him. Like, stories like that they break my heart because it's sad. Like, her daughter has to grow up with no mother because her father wanted to kill her. I see so many movies on Lifetime and just in general stories I read online or hear about. It's not worth it, guys, to be with someone who would abuse you and beat the hell out of you, and they say they love you. 2 years I experienced that. 2 years I thought that was love. I remember being screamed at and called out of my name a gazillion times in public, and people could actually hear us in parking lots, and he didn't even care. I would say, stop yelling at me, stop doing this, and he wouldn't do it. He would just continue to do it. Everyone would look at us in public. I'd be so embarrassed, and I kept wondering, why did I stay so long? I was miserable. And then it got to the point where he at some point started reaching out to his ex-girlfriend, and that's when I was like, I need to leave because I'm being abused. He's cheating on me or trying to cheat on me, telling me his ex-girlfriend to meet me at the bar, and he was just treating me terrible. I couldn't trust him anymore. The relationship was slowly ending. I was scared every day, not knowing what he was going to do next, walking on eggshells because I didn't want to trigger him. I didn't want him to hit me in the face or do any harm to me. I was scared all the time, and it makes me sad just to know that so many women have to deal with this. It's not fair to us or to even men. I don't even want to leave a man out because men can get abused by women as well, even though it's not talked about as it should be. It happens, and like I said, I met him. Like I said, that pretty much what I read to you is what really happened and how I met him in 2014. I was probably in my early 20s or something, middle 20s, I don't know. But I was young and dumb and stupid, and I believed everything he said. He was older than me, like in his 30s at the time, and I remember, like, I feel like some ways I think that's why he tried to control me, because he thought I was young and dumb and he could get away with it. It's scary. It's so scary to be abused, and I never told a soul. And to this day, my mom knows, and she was livid when I finally told her, but I've never told my father because I'm so scared if he ever knew, he would kill that guy. Like, I've held so many secrets, guys, because I was scared to death. I tried to protect him. I tried to cover up for him. No matter what he did, I just went along with it. It was always scary because I never knew day to day what the hell was going to happen to me. And I just never told a soul. I would keep that secret and harbor it. And it's funny because I will say this, guys. Years later, he did apologize to me. Probably, like, I think last year he reached out and apologized, and I accept his apology honestly because I believe you should forgive, but I will never forget. And I will be honest with you, we did meet up when he apologized to me. I met up with him. He apologized. I heard him out because, like I said, I'm a Christian woman. I believe in forgiving. I forgive him, but I would never deal with him on that level ever. We're not friends. We don't associate with each other, nothing like that. It was just a thing. I guess he felt like he needed closure from me, so maybe I needed some kind of closure on that situation. So we did meet up. He apologized, and I left it there. And I don't see him anymore. He doesn't see me. We don't speak. And I'm so grateful to be with the person I'm with now because I don't deal with domestic violence or someone abusing me. I forgive him because I had to forgive in order to, not harbor so much resentment and anger in me. But I'll never deal with him ever in life. And I don't know if he's going to see this video because I think he used to actually be subscribed to my channel. But I don't really care, to be honest. It's truth. He knows the truth. I know the truth, and so does God. So that's all that matters. But it was horrible, guys. If anyone out there is in an abusive relationship, please get help, guys, because I'm telling you, just what I read to you, it just made me want to break down in tears and trying to be strong, because it's hard. It's really tough. There's so many people that go through this, and no one says anything. It's just, it goes unnoticed, and it's just not fair to everyone out there, and it hurts. And I just, you know talking about it scares me all the time, because I'm like, talking about it publicly, especially with a camera in my face, and it's like scary because the world's gonna know. And talking about it even on my blog, just typing it was scared. I was scared the whole time I'm typing it, because I'm like, oh my god, everyone's gonna know my truth. I've been wanting to do a video like this for so long, but I've been scared. I'm like, oh my god, what about the consequences? What about the repercussions? What's going to happen if I tell my stories? What's going to happen? It was scary. But today I was like, you know what? I was thinking about this at work. I'm like, I'm going to go home, make this YouTube video, and tell my story and speak in my truth, and help other girls out there, and other men, or whoever needs my help. I feel like that's the best thing I can do. Just, if someone loves you, they do not put their hands on you, guys, whether they're male or female. Just don't believe that crap. Love does not hurt. You should not be abused to be loved, and I think that's what we all have to realize. It's tough, but you have to love yourself enough to walk away from the situation, and it took me a very long 2 years to do that, but I finally wised up, and I did. And even sitting here, I think about all the times I went through with him, and all the many nights of abuse, and crying, and tears, and wondering what was next. And wow, I'm glad that was like in my past. And it's funny, because guys, I would always tell myself, I'm never gonna date a guy that beats me. And it's that never say never thing, because you never know what could happen, and that's one of those moments. But it's scary. Scary. I don't think I loved myself back then enough to be like, I thought I didn't deserve much. I don't think I loved me at all. I was like, I don't deserve this. I don't love myself, so let me get abused. Let these things happen to me. I thought that was his way of showing love, and a part of me doesn't know why. But like I said, I was young. I was like in my early 20s. I didn't know any better, you know. But I did go to therapy, like I said in the post I just read to you guys. I sought therapy, and it really helped me so much, guys, tremendously. My therapist was amazing. I still see her to this day when I have anything going on in my personal life that I can't deal with. And she's amazing, and she got me through it, and she said, you deserve better, and she really helped me, and I shout out to her. She's amazing. And to any, just please, guys, don't allow anyone to abuse you. Just don't. Love yourself enough. Love yourself. Okay, just love yourself. And I just hope anyone out there who is in an abusive relationship gets the help that they need, guys. I really do. I really do. If anyone wants to know any more information about my story, you're welcome to comment below and ask questions, or you can go to my Twitter and at me, or Instagram and DM me, or Twitter or DM me, whatever you want to do. Direct messages, Instagram, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. DM is same thing, right? Whatever, you know what I meant. So DM me on Instagram and Twitter, whatever. And I'm willing to answer, and I hope this helps someone out there. Again, guys, please love yourselves, and do not allow a man or woman to bring you down to any kind of level that you don't deserve to be on, guys. Okay. Again, my name is Cherelle. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe, like, and get to know me, guys. Thank you.